Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet, and we are actually going to stop. We are going to go back. We're not going to go back to Navis because Okay, I'm going to explain what's going on in a second, but I need to do some very quick stuff over here. We need to go to Gleber, and we need to sit there and wait in our fancy new ship. Okay, we got a fancy new ship. It is awesome. We are throwing ice away, and because we're moving, it's sort of coming behind us. So I'll explain everything in a second. But yeah, this is actually the second time I recorded this video, and the first time I recorded it was hilarious. So basically, we were at Gleber. We designed this beautiful ship. This is my new ship. This is my, I like to call it the brick, the space brick, because it looks like a space brick. There we go. And it is a very advanced factory. So it's got a whole bunch of different crusher setups. It's got the fuel setup down here using the new advanced fuel setup. It has got red ammo production. So it's got steel, it's got copper, and it's got all the smelting up here for all the different things. It is completely awesome. And yeah, so it is awesome. As you can see, copper is not too great, but that's just because these smelters are just slow. And because this red ammo, I mean, look at this, takes 5 copper plate, 1 firearm magazine, but the firearm magazine is 4 iron. So I don't quite I suppose because it just gets so much more iron than copper because of the way these things work. But it is all optimized. It is all working. We do have the copper thing over here. Maybe I could try and squeeze another smelter in, another smelter setup. And no, that would be a little bit tight. I don't know. You are quite full, actually. Maybe I could do something about that. Because right now I got 1-to-1, but obviously 1-to-1 is not the optimum thing. We're on Gleber at the moment anyway. The point is we've got ammo everywhere. We've got tons of ammo. I haven't actually been to Aquilo. And okay, so here's what happened. I was going to go to Aquilo for the first time in this game. And so I said to myself, okay, let's go to Aquilo. Let's see what happens. And when I hit the button to go to Aquilo, I got a memory exception, out of memory exception. And yes, then the game crashed. Well, the game didn't crash. The game kept running, but all my monitors went blank. So I just had blank monitors. I had no idea whether I was still recording or not. And all I heard in the background was just this massive series of explosions as my ship was wiped out by massive asteroids. And then after like a few minutes, I finally pressed the power button on my computer, which somehow made the game pop up again. And I'm just looking at the ruins of my ship. It's just so dead. It's like every part of my ship has been blown up, and I'm like, okay, I didn't think Aquila was so bad. But yeah, so this is going to be the first time we go to Aquilo. Technically, well, I mean, previously I went there, but things did not go so well. So okay, so we get the autosave. That's when it crashed last time. Okay, so we're going to Aquilo now. We're going to Aquilo. So we're going to see what happens here. I think I know how to fix it, but we're going to go through and we're going to see what happens for the first time. Because we've got a bunch of asteroids. As you can see, the ship is very fast. We got a whole bunch of engines. They're going very fast. So yeah, they're doing a great job. But this 207 kilometers per second is even faster than my previous ship, than my little ships could do, because it's just got so many thrusters. So if we blow up here, if the asteroids really start taking us out, then my solution is going to be slow the ship down, so we're not going, oh my god, look at that thing. That asteroid has so much health. Okay. Okay, something has to give here. I do not understand how this works. Okay, I really don't. Look at that asteroid go. That's just going to take out my entire ship. Okay, even if we slow down the ship, I don't know how to deal with an asteroid with that much health. I just don't. Okay, what are we going to triple, quadruple the amount of turrets? It's not going to make a dent in that. Okay, well, If we have a look at the space map, we are about this far into our journey, which is not helpful. So, alright, this is gonna be a bit of, usually I just do recap videos. This is gonna be a bit of experimentation. So, first things first, let's go slower. How do we make this go slower? I thought there was a way to make it go slower. Apparently not. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I still don't think that's going to make a difference, honestly, because it's just so crazy. I mean, it's just so insane, the amount of turrets that we have to deal with. Actually, I'm going to put all those thrusters back, and then we're going to go to now V's, and we're going to do some stuff. And yeah, let's plan it out while we're actually doing stuff. Okay, we're going to do it all live. There wasn't much to talk about in this video other than going to Aquilo, so it should be right. Alright, so we go back to now V's. What we're going to do is we're going to move these forward a little bit, and we're going to have a massive amount of turrets, just like a solid row, like solid 2 rows of turrets or something like that. As many turrets as we can squeeze on here. We might send this up again and then send this over. We have a massive row of turrets, and we only got 2 thrusters on the ship, slow and steady. That's about the best I can think of. The other alternative is we go up ammo. 24 plus 43.2. How do we make this? 1 uranium-238. Okay. We might just have to do that. I mean, to be honest, we might just have to do that. We've got plenty of 238, but we obviously can't make it on the ship. We have to send it up. So let's have a look. Where does this take? 10 seconds for 1 round. Alright. We had this set up already for explosives. If we actually have a look ahead to Mr. Railgun, the railgun ammo is steel plate, copper cable, and explosives. So we've got everything we need to make that. But yeah. See, I think long term, once we get the railguns, we can use the railguns to blow up the big asteroids, and then we won't need uranium ammo. But for now, I am not so sure. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do some designing work. We're going to have to move all these guys up. I don't know how far up we're going to move them. That one turret is in the way. Okay, let's try that. That's a very decent amount of room. And then what we do is we do this, and then this, and then okay. So that'll take care of that problem. Now I should have enough stuff in storage. Okay, that should be alright. We could put a turret there, we could put a turret there, we can feed another belt through the middle, and then it'll have 1, 2, 3, and these rows of turrets will be absolutely mind-bogglingly awesome. We'll have so many turrets, it will be incredible, absolutely incredible. Because yeah, other than uranium ammo, I don't really know what to do for the first trip to Aquilo. Okay, the first trip is incredibly painful. Okay. Okay, you need to get out of the way, please. You need to go all the way through there. Okay. So then we do like that, and like that. We might as well do that. We'll get rid of this turret. We'll put it here instead. We can't get ammo to that turret anymore. Let's have a look. That turret's range is not great. Yeah, I'm not super sure about this plan, to be completely honest, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how we go. I think for this first trip, we're just going to have to bite the bullet and get some uranium ammo in here. We're just going to have to do it. Okay, so let's get a whole bunch of 238. Rocket capacity of 20. Jesus, that's painful. All right, let's get 500 up here. And we're gonna have to delete this area. We can move this back later. That's not too hard to take into account. Then we do this. We do that. No. Okay, that's good. And then go away. And we just need to move this over by 1. And then put some thingamybobs there. And always when you're putting an inserter down, you want to set a filter, put it sideways first. Because otherwise it's going to start moving all sorts of crazy stuff. And then once it's there, you rotate it. We got 500 on the way. So we got plenty on the planet. But yeah, it's just going to take a lot of rockets to send it up. And then we do that. You're going to have to go over there. You are going to have to... uranium rounds. So we get some uranium rounds going here. Okay, so that's going on either side. We want output priority on the right, output priority on the left. That'll put these guys full first. And we actually want to empty them all. Empty these guys, because we want the uranium ammo. Yeah. I don't think there's much else we can do, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Okay, you guys are filling in the back ones with there. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Let's get rid of these inserters. We do not want these inserters filling up the front ones. Yeah. All we really need to do is get to Aquilo and start. I did not expect Aquilo to be this difficult, to be honest. I really didn't. I thought it would be painful, but I didn't think it would be... I didn't think it would be harder than Gleba or any of the other ones. It really is just absolutely nuts. Okay, so we got some uranium ammo coming out, goes up over there, gets split, and then we're going to send it up the top one. So you need to all be cleared. Now we've got physical projectile damage up to level 10. That increases the gun turret damage, the bullet damage, also the cannon shell damage, but I think the cannon shells are just for like tanks. I thought about putting some artillery on the ship, but no. You can't produce artillery shells from things you collect from asteroids anyway, so it's not going to be helpful. So yeah. Okay. Just manually remove all of the ammo from here. Have we got some ammo yet? All right, we got some green stuff. So it's 24 plus 32 as opposed to 8 plus 14. So it's 3 times as much. 3 times as much ammo. But it's definitely not something that we can do forever. Like, I do not want to have... I mean, we could, because we got uranium 238 coming out the wazoo. I mean, 100%. But, yeah. It's just definitely not something that I would like to do long term. But I think what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to stick with this situation. And then we're going to have to, whatchamacallit? We're going to have to get some research going on Aquilo with whatever we can. And then once we got the research going, we're going to have to get the railgun. ASAP. And once we got the railgun, we'll chuck a few of these on the front of the ship. I think the railgun is designed for those massive asteroids because you just can't kill them without the... Well, you can kill them without the railgun, but it's really freaking hard. So, yeah. Let's talk about alternatives. Lasers? We could use lasers. Where are my lasers? Where did I unlock lasers? Lasers. Here we go. Laser turrets. 20 plus 46. And it shoots quite fast. This one is... This is shooting speed 10 plus 15 per second. Whereas the laser turret is not as fast. Yeah, so laser turret is less fast, but it's got higher damage. Having said that, the damage is equivalent for the uranium ammo. So this has got to do way more damage than the laser turrets. It's got to do so much damage, it's not even funny. Compared to laser turrets. And laser turrets, I mean, how do you get the power? You'd have to put a nuclear reactor on the ship to make that happen. Okay. 500 should be enough. What's taking so long for all these guys to get over here? I'm not out of any resources at the moment, so it's just taking... I did build a whole bunch of these guys over here. It's obviously just the logistics of moving all the 238 up from the very bottom of the base to get it up here. Okay. Yeah. So let's just give it a little bit of time to do some uranium. While we do that, let's talk about what's changed. So, if we go over to Mr. Gleber, which is our last base, this base is going nuts. It's backed up like crazy. We have 4,800 science just sitting there. I looked at it half an hour ago, it had 9,000, so some of it obviously just rotted. We've finished doing all the landfill. You can see, look at all these plants. This is the most insane thing I have ever seen. It's just like a forest of Umako in here. And we are so backed up, it's not even funny on these guys. So the entire base is backed up. And then we go over to Jelly. It looks a little bit patchy because of the area we had, but it has filled in all the area. This guy should have more seeds. Look at all the empty spaces. But then we got this guy is so full, it's not even funny. We got more than enough jelly coming out here. So this base is extremely solid. Extremely solid. And it's just overproducing like crap. The only downside is the pentapod eggs. They are quite slow to produce. We got enough nutrients. But yeah, look at this thing, like 15 seconds for one. One every 15 seconds. And so for 2 science per second, we really need 30 of these machines. And right now I've got 15. So I'd have to double this number to get 2 per second. Assuming that we do the loop back. So technically it's only producing 1 per second. So I don't know how it produces like 267 per minute, because it's been pretty steady over the last hour, producing 266 per minute. Yeah, I can only assume it's because of this has a prod bonus, and then this has a prod bonus, so you squish them together. I don't know. And it seems like this should be 1 a second. Yeah, because this is 1 every 15 seconds. But it's got a base crafting speed of 2. So this is actually producing 1 every 2 seconds. Or 1 every... It's producing... What is it producing? 2 per second, and then it's producing 3 per second because of the prod bonus. And so this one's getting 3 per second, and it's producing 4.5 per second, which is 4.5 is 270. So that explains why we're getting 265. So yeah, I probably actually needed less of these, but whatever. So let's have a look. How we got? We got half the ammo going over there. How's our uranium count? It's up to 352. I'm going to let the rest of these rockets arrive. Get it all the way up to 500. 500 is 500 bullets. Honestly, that doesn't feel like a lot of bullets. I feel like we're going to just chew through this ammo so quickly. What else have we done? Let's see if we can show anything else. Not really much happening on Fulgura. Volcanus, not really much happening. I still haven't created any more mines. I created a few more mines. I did a new mine over here because copper was falling off a cliff. Not really much else, to be honest. As you can see, I set up some more rockets over here. Had to set up a new green circuit build over there, but nothing really all that exciting, to be completely honest. Let's go to the ship. Screw it. Let's get some speed modules on these guys. Okay, that'll make everything go a lot faster. Oh, okay, all right. And we should have enough. I don't think energy is really our problem at the moment, but yeah. Or we're going to use up some uranium ammo just going to Gleba. I don't want that. I don't want to be using uranium ammo going to Gleba. But then again, these things are going to die so fast, it's not even funny. So, yeah. I actually just want to go through like one asteroid and see if it dies. Because, I mean, this physical ammo damage is up to 128k for level 14. So we are not going to be able to do a lot of that. I mean, even if we had a 1k SPM, that's 2 hours to do that research. And it just keeps doubling every time. And it's just doubles and doubles and doubles. So there's only so much we can do with that. Let's have another look at options. So we got the railgun, which we can't get yet. Yeah, there's no way we can get this without going to Aquilo. I don't think it'll be any different if we go from like Fulgura. We can try going from Fulgura, but I don't think it's going to be any different. Laser weapons, they don't do much more damage than uranium ammo, and we don't have the power. Artillery shells, I don't think so. I just don't imagine that artillery would be fast enough to destroy those. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a slow 2-engine burn and a full tank of uranium ammo. That's the best way I can think of. If we have a look at the amount of all the weapons we got, I mean, we got stuff like rockets, but there's no way to mount a rocket launcher. Oh, okay, all right, rocket turrets. That's what I was missing. And then okay, so the Tesla turret is massive. Okay, rocket turrets, I missed that. That's what I was missing. Okay. You've probably been yelling at me for a long time, but okay, rocket turrets. So they shoot rockets, I'm assuming. And the rockets we can make. We can actually make them. Okay, you know what? We'll give uranium a try, but we've already got explosives set up, and we just need iron and explosives and then rockets, and we can produce the red rockets. So we can switch over to doing that very, very easy. We just route some iron down here, and then blah, blah, blah. Rocket turrets, needs carbon fiber. Now the supply ship has been supplying to Nauvis. So I'm going to let this tick over a little bit, but we're going to set up a neat little machine over here that is going to produce some rocket turrets for us. Okay, and then a few of those. And we need a few machines because I think we need to build rocket launchers as well. Okay, rocket turret. Okay, you're missing a rocket launcher. Okay, what is this? Rocket launcher. How much does this stack to? It stacks to 5. Okay. Alright. So that should be good. Carbon fiber? The carbon fiber is on the way. Okay. How much do you guys stack to? Stack to 10. We probably won't need more than 10, to be honest. But anyway, let's give that a crack. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good on the turrets. Doing pretty good on the uranium turrets. Let's go over to... Let's take our ship over to Gleber. Let's save. No enemies. And let's... How much uranium ammo we got? 244. I'm going to start going over to Gleber. It'll automatically wait for all of the current rockets to arrive. So, yeah, that'll just happen automatically. Come on, you really haven't made a single one yet? Actually, let's go to our spaceship. Rocket turret. Okay, that's a 3x3. That's doable. That's very doable to fit in. Does it require any electricity? No, it does not. It's almost like it was designed to be on a spaceship. I can't believe I missed that. I designed this entire ship and I missed the rocket turret. If I'd seen the rocket turret, I would have been like, maybe I need this rocket turret. Having said that, the rocket turret has a range of 36. Why did I think it had a range of 15? I don't know. It's minimum range 15, but range of... Okay, that thing's awesome. I was thinking it would be crap because I had a range of 15, but yeah, range of 36. Okay, that's definitely 100%. We need a bunch of those. We need a bunch of those. What we probably need is the same thing I had set up before. So turrets in the front, and then we put some rocket turrets in the back, and the rocket turrets sort of shoot past the normal turrets. Yeah, that would be awesome. We might go... Well, we'll redesign the front again, but I'd still want to give the uranium guns a chance. Now that we've actually got them, let's give the uranium guns a chance. Let's see how they do. Still pumping out the uranium ammo. We're at Gleber. We have landed at Gleber. We got 116 uranium left. 116 bullets. These guys are all pretty well stocked up though. We've actually got some extras on the side, so... Okay, let's... death. Let's just do death here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I want to see. I'm guessing we're still going to fail. But... Oh, crap. Go back to Gleber. Go back to Gleber. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's get rid of all these turrets. Oh no, we still want 2. Let's keep 2 turrets. Okay. Let's go to Aquilo. First trip to Aquilo. Okay, we're doing a steady 50 kilometers per second. It's going to take a long time, but I want to see if we can actually destroy these big asteroids with just uranium ammo. Oh, I actually thought that this was the only way. I completely forgot about the rocket turrets, and I was like, oh god. The difficulty of the game has spiked up like you would not believe. Having said that, these asteroids are just getting pulverized in like 2 seconds flat. Like you see them, and then a quarter of a second later, they are just gone. They're just completely evaporated in space. All right, here we go. Asteroid number 1, 2,000 health. The normal ones are 400. Wait a sec. No, that's not right. 400 and then 2,000. That's not enough to really screw me over. They were way bigger than 2,000. Like 2,000 I can take out with a few turrets. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, there's something wrong with this. Is physical 2,000 over 10%. Okay. Okay. So apparently there is a lot of resistance on those asteroids. There is a lot of resistance. So these guys have a resistance of physical of 10%. And these guys have a physical resistance of 2,000 over 10%. Which I think is the developer's way of saying, use rockets, you dummy. Okay. Okay. I think I've got the message here. Alright, let's do it. Okay, well we're going back to, we don't need uranium ammo anymore. Was this, did I set up my, I did set up my rocket turrets. Okay, let's go back and let's do some redesign. So first of all, don't need this crap anymore. Don't need this crap anymore. You just go through there. And you go down there. And whoop. And then we... Oh, what did I just send down? Something else. I'm not sure what. I'm going to send down the rest of this red ammo. Because there's no point having it in here. Because it will never get used. Okay. So... we're going to go back to what we were doing, but we're going to basically do what we were doing before. The same sort of setup. And what we'll do is we'll just get rid of some of these solar panels. Can I actually, I suppose I just... How do we line that up? Okay, so we're going to get rid of 2 more of these. And yes. Oh man, how many people were just laughing their asses off when I had a ship with turrets only, and I was going to go to Aquilo. So yes, I'm very glad that a solution has been found. So you guys all just go straight up here. I'm going to have to redesign this a little bit, but you're not going to be pulling off that belt. That is for sure. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's delete this belt for just a second. Let's pop some of these guys down. Okay, minimum range. So it's got it can't shoot inside that minimum range. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Get these asteroids sent back. Now, we should start to see some of these. Stack size of 10. So, we'll be good with that. Okay, let's start making some rockets. So let's have a look at a little bit of look. So this takes 4 seconds, this takes 8 seconds. 4 seconds, 8 seconds, but it requires 1. So this 4 seconds, 8 seconds. Okay, so going to be like that, and then you're going to be like that, and then you're going to be like that. And we just do that, and then you are the small rocket. Okay. Thank God we already had explosives set up, because otherwise it would be quite painful. Now this is a nice setup for Mr. I actually want to leave that there. What we can do is we can just pull off this. There's a nice little loop where they feed back into the thing, but yeah. Just cut that bit off. I am still planning on showing this ship off and sort of showing you how awesome it is, but there has been some chaos in reaching that goal. There's been a lot of chaos. Okay. Oh. Well, no, that's not what I wanted. Inside, inside, inside. Whoop. That direction. Get rid of you accumulators. I love this little belt balancer, I really do. Okay, so we send that one all the way up there. Jump over the solar panels. Jump over these guys. Jump over these guys. And then we're going to have to squeeze it down on to the other side somehow. Actually. Ooh, we could do something funky. Nah, we're not going to do anything funky. Up directly off the belt. Alright, well, it seems to be working. I was worried that wasn't going to work, like the inserters weren't going to be fast enough or something to pick up off the belt, but it seems to have done the job. Okay. Solar panels. Alright, we got to fix up this side as well. Okay, so we do this, and then H. H is the reverse. You can actually reverse the blueprints, which is really nice. Okay, that looks about right. And that is beautiful. We just need to reverse these belts. Okay, so if we do this, it should just do it for us. I think it just reversed all of them for us. That's beautiful. You can't quite make it that far. That's alright. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Where did I just send that iron? Where did I just send that ammo? That's not good. There's ammo in the ice. There's ammo in the ice. Not good. Not good. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there was another bit of ammo in there. I'm sure the ammo will be fine. It'll pop up like ages later. Okay. Okay. How much ammo you got? Can you have any more ammo than that? Do you need any more ammo than that? Oh. Well, we'll see in a second. But yeah, look at that range. So that's pretty good. And we still got the Still got the red ammo coming out. Red ammo backed up quite nicely. Explosives are going... Let's actually talk about the base before we go on any further. So, basically, you've got all the collectors. They go around into... We'll build up some ammo while we're doing this. So we build up all of these collectors. There's collectors on the side that are evenly spaced out, and then there's a whole bunch of collectors bunched up at the front. They send the asteroids down and they meet up in the middle, and basically they meet up here. And then what we have here is first some balancers, which are very important, and then a couple of readers. So this guy does some reading for there, and then these inserters, if there are 8 or more on that particular thing, it will start inserting into here, and these are the reprocessors. So they convert one chunk into a bunch of different chunks. So kind of changing them over to other chunks. And we have these for all 3, and these are very slow. So we put some speed modules in here. So one of the very few places on the ship which we put speed modules. Otherwise I would have had to massively expand this area because it really is slow. And once your ship is going nuts, you really have to do this fast. Otherwise they back up and just stop the other asteroids from coming down. Then we got 3 different crushing arrays, all with efficiency modules, because these guys actually use 0.5 megawatt each. So we put some efficiency modules. 2 of them gets it down to 100 kilowatts, which is very nice. Now, we've got different recipes on each side. So basically, this one gets the iron and the copper. Now, the recipe for this is 10 iron, 4 copper, and 5% of a chunk. And this one is 20 iron and 20% of a chunk. So this one is much more efficient for iron, but this is the only one that gets copper. So basically, we have this little network of signals, and we read the contents of this belt right here. And we basically say if there's 8 or more, like the maximum a belt can have, so is 8. So we say if there's 8 or more, then we output 1 onto the signal network. And then if this is 0, then we get the copper. If it's 1, that means we're backed up on copper, and we just get the iron, which is kind of nice. So we also, so that basically makes sure that we're using the right recipe. As you can see over here, the top ones are turned off because we are backed up on calcite over here, because we use calcite for the various smelting recipes, because we're using, I wanted the prod plus 50, so we need calcite to make molten copper and molten iron and blah, 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 blah. Then we also use the calcite down here for our advanced fuel recipes. Massive amounts of thruster fuel using carbon and calcite, massive amounts of oxidizer using iron ore and calcite. So we need the calcite down here. So we have another reader for the calcite on this belt. And basically each one returns 1 if there's enough calcite. And then these guys, sorry, they only turn on if it's less than 2. So if it's equal to 2, then they just get ice and nothing else. And surprisingly, we're actually backed up on ice. Now, there's one more bit of logic up here, which is these ones. So you can run into a situation where, say, you're full on ice, but you're running out of calcite. So this one's out of calcite, but you're full on ice, and so ice is holding up this entire setup, and the calcite can't get out. Is it calcite? So what you do is basically this says if calcite is less than 2, in other words, if one of these outputs is not full, then we will start throwing ice out into the void to free up some space. And that is our setup, and it works beautifully, and it can just run forever with whatever it needs. As you can see, we're throwing some carbon off the belt because we were starting to run a little bit low on the sulfur over here. But yeah, it's pretty good. We got, we might actually need to do some speed on these guys. Can I fit a beacon here? I might be able to fit a beacon here. Okay. Let's put a beacon there because we suddenly have a much stronger need for for this explosive stuff. Wasn't really worried about it too much before, but yeah. How is our... Hopefully our system can deal with that. I mean, even fully speed moduled with a speed beacon next to it, it only takes 1 megawatt for each of these machines. So chemical plants, like 42 kilowatts with the efficiency module. So these guys are very low power. I mean, yeah, they're very easy on the power. Oh, by the way, I did look, all of these different recipes. Oh, by the way, this one will only activate when there's enough fuel. Those different recipes, the explosives, where is it? Explosive we can actually do in the cryogenic plant. The massive crafting speed of 2 plant with 8 module slots. And this one, but this one we can't. So it might be worth getting it will be worth getting one of those plants on the ship for this. Having said that, ice melting only in the chemical plant, and these 2 recipes for creating fuel can only be made in the chemical plant. So the only reason you'd have a cryogenic plant on here is for this recipe, but it will be good for it once you get a thing. Okay, where are we? We're at Nauvis. Do we need any more supplies? No, we don't need any more supplies. We're all stacked up. Explosives, but this guy is running fairly quickly. Can we put another beacon over here? Let's do it. And because yeah, this explosives actually takes a while. 4 seconds for 2 explosives. I'm just going to really over beacon this. Okay, it's gone up from 1 megawatt to 1.24 megawatt. Yeah, I don't really care about that. It's still well within limits. It'll give us a little bit more explosives, but yes. Like this, you need three explosives for each rocket. And we are churning it. It's good to actually do this because we would have needed a lot of rockets eventually anyway. This is very thin. We are not... Well, we're producing enough ammo, but yeah. Okay. 4 rocket turrets. Damage 100 plus 180. Those asteroids had health of 1,000, so it should be about 3 rockets to kill them. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little change here. I'm gonna make a little change here. We're gonna do what we did with the ammo, which is we send it over to the middle and then we split it up. So that means that we get an even amount of ammo for both sides. Otherwise, these guys would be fully fueled and these guys would just be backed up forever. So now it sends it up there, splits it in the middle. Okay, now each side should be getting an even amount. That's very, very important because you don't want to run out of ammo on the one side. Although having said that, this guy's never going to run out of ammo because look how many rockets are backed up. That's a little bit weird, but yeah, we're backing up on rockets over here. So at least these 2 outer ones will have tons of rockets going forward. Okay, I feel like I'm okay. We're at Nauvis. Let's give these guys a little bit of test run, these rockets. Let's go to Gleba. I'm assuming when we go out to, if we go from Fulgura to Aquinas, whatever it's called, we're going to have the same problem with the rockets, with the asteroids, so yeah. But I'm glad this is the first time I've really figured out a problem live, so, okay. Oh, look at those rockets. Yeah, 400 health, but no bullet resistance. Yeah, that was just cruel, having that much bullet resistance on those asteroids, because... I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense for some asteroids, but yeah. Look at the rockets go. We're going to run out of rockets before we get to Aquilus. That's not a good thing. Okay, you know what? I got something to talk about while we wait for the rockets to regenerate, so... It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. So one thing I've said many times in this playthrough, or at least a few times, is I do not care about quality. Absolutely whatsoever. I do not care about... I'm actually going to take a drink. Yeah. Before, and I'll say it again, I do not care about quality for this playthrough. In terms of making machines and stuff. Like, most of the machines, you just don't care about. Alright, stop to Gleba. I need to wait for some rockets to regenerate. So let's talk about... quality. So let's look at the foundry. Crafting speed increases. Whoop-de-friggin-do. It increases from 4 up to 10. Yeah, that'll be good for our power. It won't be good for much else, but it'll be good for power. So maybe that's helpful. But then again, we just create more power. If it turns out that we have problems creating fusion power cells and maps, then maybe this would be consideration, but who knows? I'm not really going to worry about it. Belts obviously don't matter. Belts, they don't actually increase the belt speed, so who cares? The inserters do go faster, but who cares? Some other stuff. Base health, meh, for quality. Doesn't increase storage size, so who cares? Rails, a lot of them just create... This one, it doesn't even increase storage size, so who cares? So quality, meh. Doesn't really matter. I mean, and we're not going to do anything crazy like trying to increase the quality size of our science packs, because that would be a nightmare. Having said that, doing 100 SPM of legendary science would be an incredible base idea. Maybe I'll do that after. I'm not so sure, but that would be incredible. 100 SPM legendary quality base. Okay, let's move on, because the quality for most of these is meh. It's completely meh. Now, let's talk about the real items. This one, crafting speed, again, meh. Not too much. Asteroid collector. Here's where things get really interesting. 15 by 15 goes up to 25 by 25. Storage size, 39 goes up to 64. That's kind of okay. I mean, it's kind of nice, but not really that useful. Having said that, the amount of arms go up from 1 to 6. Collection arm max speed goes from 43 to 54. Okay, this they put some thought into quality. Having said that, power goes from 72 to 558. Do these guys have module slots? They do not. So you can't mitigate that power gain. But still, that's a very impressive building when you push the quality up. The building next to it, gun turrets. Range 18 goes up to 27. That's kind of nice. Is it enough to go for quality? Maybe, but it's kind of nice. Some other things as well. The engines consumes more and generates more thrust. That's 2.5 times more thrust at legendary, which is pretty nice. So there is some very nice... look at this cargo bay. Inventory bonus from 20 up to 50 a legendary. That is huge. That's because that means you can design smaller ships if you want to. I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's any point to designing a smaller ship, honestly. I mean, if you really care about the speed between two planets, then yeah, maybe you care. But I'm not sure that I do. Having said that, some of these things, the cargo bay is awesome. The asteroid collector is awesome. When I first looked at it, I was actually sort of talking myself into going for quality. Now I'm looking at it, I'm realizing I don't really care about the thruster. The crusher is just crafting speed, so... I mean, it would be good to have some legendary ones down here, because these guys really need it, but... yeah, the asteroid collector arms would be great. Cargo bays. I have a feeling when I go for the Shattered Planet Prometheum collection, I might just go ahead and do something so the asteroid collectors are 100%. Like legendary. I'll have a whole bunch of legendary asteroid collectors at the front of the ship. I think that's the thing that I'll spring for. And cargo bay, I mean, you can't really put the chunks in the cargo bay. This, there's no point in making it. Space platform. Yeah, so there is some good stuff. There's some very good stuff. Rocket turret range 36 goes up to 54. That's kind of nice. I'm guessing the will have some of that stuff as well. Where's me railgun gone? Oh, I can't look at it through that window. It's always a little bit iffy what you can sort of... Railgun turret. Well, 40 up to 60. That's decent. And then, well, the ammo obviously does more, but... Yeah, was that 10k? Was that really 10k? Oh, the asteroids when we go to the next thing are going to be huge. All right, so we're at Gleba. Let's put this episode to bed. Let's go to Aquilo. And I've saved it. I am not going to take any engines off. We're going to go full speed ahead with all of our engines. How many rockets do we have? Not a huge amount. We don't really have any saved or backed up. Geez, they're still firing at stuff. I wish you could just say don't fire unless there's like a massive asteroid which has 20 billion physical resistance, but we're just using rockets like crazy. And I don't really know how to increase the productivity. We'd have to put down more explosive plants, but maybe I'll refactor this base a little bit, put down some more explosive plants, but it's a little bit finicky to do it at the moment. I could probably get rid of this beacon and put another one over there. Because then, yeah, you got the thing and you got the thing. Actually, maybe I'll do that right now. Let's just... Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, so you go like that. Alright, let's get creative here. Okay, you go there. Go there, and you go there. And now we just need to get it out. Okay. I am such a genius. Although having said that, this guy no longer has a beacon anymore. We could maybe squeeze a beacon in here. Nah, it's a little bit tricky. That's alright. He's still going. It's still better. It's definitely better than what it used to be. Having said that, is this guy producing coal fast enough now? 1 coal every 2 seconds. This guy needs 1 coal every 4 seconds. This guy needs 1 coal every 4 seconds. But then again, we got beacons on these. So we should actually get rid of the beacons, because unless we put beacons on this guy, it's not going to do us anything. So yeah. Have we increased our productivity? We have, because these guys have got speed modules on them. The beacons were good, but yeah. That should hopefully still have increased it. Alright. Let's stop messing around. I feel like I'm using ammo just with wandering asteroids, so let's go ahead and go. We're finally going, well, we're not finally going, we're going to Aquilo. And this time I feel good. This time I feel like we're going to make it, unless these rocket turrets run out of ammo. If they run out of ammo, they're going to be shooting at all the little asteroids. They're going to be wasting... Look at that, it's 2 rockets just to take out a little one. Can we do a priority? Okay, you know what? We're already using a ton of ammo, so I'm going to reload. Okay. Which ones are the big ones? We're going to do... Okay, we're going to say huge, huge, and huge. And I'm also going to say big and big and big. Because I feel like the huge ones are going to be out with the Shattered Planet. They're the ones that have 10,000 health or 100,000 health or something. So we're going to do the big and we're going to do the huge. And then there is also the medium. I feel like what is this? This is a medium. Okay, this is a medium. It's got no physical resistance. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, okay, I really like that setting. That's good. That's going to ignore everything. What was that? I'm not sure what that one was. Okay. Medium, 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 medium. I want to see the first big one. I want to see how much health it's got. I just got a message from somebody at work, but thankfully I'm on the right view and XSplit, so it did not pop up in my actual stream, which I'm very grateful for. Okay, that's a big one. That's a big one. It's got physical 2000 resistance. Okay. So we are not seeing huge, we are seeing big, but the big ones are absolutely the ones that we need the rockets to deal with. Again, you're a big physical resistance. You're a big physical resistance. Okay, I don't think we're going to see huge ones until we start leaving the solar system. I'm still a little bit worried. We might run out of rockets here. We still got a little bit of rockets, but... Okay, this is good. I'm glad we got this sorted out. It only took us an hour to actually do it, but at least we don't have to do anything crazy like uranium ammo. At least we can just make ammo on the spot. Okay. Physical. And we've got enough rocket turrets. Barely. Or he's running out of rockets. That's not good. I mean, in the future, we can give it a bit more time to sort of build up the ammo. Oh, that's a lot of huge asteroids. That's a lot of them. Oh God, down we go. Down we go. I'm not sure if we even ran out of ammo. We were just over. Okay, they're all big. Oh God, they're all big. Okay, that's not good. They're all big. All the asteroids are big. We held them off for a little while, but it was too much. It was way too much. We need to double the amount of rocket turrets, and we need to make sure they are 100% full of ammo. Are we going to make it to Aquilus? That would be nice if we can just make... Am I even on this ship? I am on this ship. Oh God, it's getting close to the hub. Okay, it's not... It's stopped just short, but the next one is gonna... The next one is going to kill me. I can feel it. It's coming towards the command center. It's not even a command center, it's a hub. But it's coming close. It's actually slowing. Oh, we're slowing down. We're at Aquilo. Look at our speed. We're only going 20 kilometers a second. Oh. Welcome to Aquilo. We hope you enjoyed your flight, and we thank you for flying with Hairy Airlines. That was a hairy flight, all right? My God. Okay, Aquilo. Obviously, I'm going to reload my game, but let's just drop down to Aquilo for the hell of it. Let's get off this flying death trap. Goodbye. Goodbye. I promise that ship will be 100% working in the next episode, but for now, I thought it said healing mechanics. No, it says heating mechanics. Oh God, we're on the ice planet. Yeah, our ship is still complaining. We need more belts and undergrounds. That was what we were missing, belts and undergrounds. Okay. Ooh, I can fly over the ice. I'm so glad I got this. Well, of course I got this suit before Aquilo, but yeah. Oh, bloody oath. And now, of course, my supply ship doesn't have any supplies, so I can't actually do anything on this planet. But we can see, oh, we got some fluorine vents, huge lithium ice foundation. I got my alarm going off. We're just going to ignore that. I'm not actually sure about resources on this planet. We're not going to go into too much detail here. Oh, look at that. It's a strange metal. Oh, it's the thing we crashed in. Okay. Ooh, crude. Oh, we got some crude oil. We got crude oil. We got fluoride or fluorine or whatever this crap was. Fluorine vent. It's good for your teeth, I hear. Yeah, all right. We're done here. We're on Aquilus, and we're never getting back home because our wonderful ship over on Aquilo orbit is kind of not really working anymore. We will fix it though. Look at this. Every single asteroid is big. I am guessing that when we get out to the edge of the solar system, we're going to have huge asteroids. And the huge asteroids are going to have explosive resistance. And then we're going to need the railgun. Oh, it's physical. It's 10k physical. I'm okay. I'm not so. Yeah, maybe the huge ones will have explosive resistance, and you'll have to go back to physical. But at that point, they'll have 10,000 health, so you'll have no choice but to use a railgun or something. I'm not sure. It's weird. We could also. I mean, I thought about using a Tesla turret, but yeah, 12 megajoules per shot. That's not good. Okay, we're done here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys later.